Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my F1 2019 career mode. Positively Glad here, bringing you episode number 33. That is, of course, Season 2, Round 11, Germany, and look at that fucking goddamn weather. Oh, I used to rejoice seeing this sort of shit. Not anymore. This game has nerfed wet weather. And me seeing that is just like a kick to the dick. Ladies and gentlemen, please be sure to drop a like on the video. Follow me on Twitch. Subscribe to me on YouTube. If you're looking at it from a YouTube perspective, the link is just down below. If you're watching me via the Twitch playback, or live of course, please be sure to go to the link in the bio at the end of every episode. I drop a link to my YouTube channel down in the chat. Right, so this is where we're up to. We had a pretty meh Britain. Pace was really good, like genuinely really good. I was the quickest car outside the top 10 in terms of lap time comfortably, but penalty again, and of course me and Kimmy had a bit of an altercation, hit me round, and then of course himself got karma in the ultimate form by having a car malfunction, which didn't really do him any favours to himself at all. What are the parts on that they are looking? Okay. We're going to go and get some more parts on the car. I believe that's probably the way to go here. We'll do that quickly here. Save me taking any penalties. I know that part 3 is going to be absolutely unused. The part 2 here is unused. Part 2 is on 6%, so we've got pretty fresh components. Gearbox should be okay until Hungary. Then, of course, I'll be taking some penalties for Hungary, most likely. At least a gearbox penalty. And, of course, guys, let's get straight to it. I'm just literally going to be updating the dashboard once again. It is a streaming day for me today. FIFA Career Mode will be coming up later, and a bit of GTA Solo playthrough as well. For those, I think that series really took off. It's simply a case of me just playing and playing and playing GTA. There's no real time limit on it. FIFA, of course, will be 3 games. If, of course, the missus stays out. If she doesn't, then, you know, we'll, of course, bring you the streams as and when they come. So, guys, over to Germany. Full wet weather. We're going to keep the dry setup on, obviously, because it is going to be a full dry race. And aim to start on whatever tyres I want to. Everyone else will, so there's no point kind of fucking around with the strategy. I know at the end of Q3 it's dry, and there is storms in Q1/2. We've never had stormy weather in this career mode. I've experienced it on this game. It is absolutely awful. You cannot see a fucking thing. Over to Crofty, Anthony Davison for the Prix German Grand Prix qualifying report. Let's go, guys.
For today's qualifying session at the famous Hockenheim.
Oh my god.
Pit lane lights will turn green in the next minute or two to signify the
And the ambulance lights will turn blue the way this fucking track's going.
So, could be a tasty one today then, Ants. We've got all the ingredients, that's for sure. Treacherous conditions, an ever-changing racetrack, and 1 or 2 cars just behind the pace setters who maybe, just maybe, fancy a bit of an upset.
I really see McLaren smashing this in this race.
And the question has to be, of course, what is that circuit going to look like in 10 to 15 minutes from now? If you think the rain's
I want to
going
get out nice and early.
then you have to be
Full wet weather as well.
Green,
Nico Hulkenberg in the Alpha back. And the Sauber, of course. Remember, this is the old Sauber team. He was here in 2013.
Saving the tyres and going out at the perfect moment. The other
This is 2020, of course.
Traffic and the lack of visibility that comes from sitting in the spray is going to be a constant problem. And I expect to see a lot of frustrated drivers with ruined laps out there today.
Aye. Me for one, obviously. Right, so we have a German wet setup, but there's no point putting that on. We'll go here, car setup. We're going to do a few laps of this just to make sure we get a feel for the track. Yep, there's nothing really we can do about that. We're just going to go and we're going to go out and see how the car feels. If it feels awful, we're going to qualify 20th and get a complete reset. So hopefully, hopefully to goddamn ditto, we'll be able to beat the Renaults. I would love to qualify 18th. Right now, 18th is where the team want me to come. Anything higher than that is a bonus. So let's see how we do. We'll be very, very quick, of course. If these guys are going for wet setups in quali, then we're going to blast past them in the race, but it never works like that, of course. That's with the increased aerodynamics I have. Hope and faith that we can keep this car stable and static on the track. Quite heavily fueled here. Why did I just press DRS? What a twat! God damn it. This is probably going to have a braking zone here, so we're going to have to literally smash on 150 meter mud. A little bit later than that, okay. Sight a lap for me, of course. Gio behind me. Arrival. It feels like the car has just unlimited grip. Bit late on the brakes there. This car's going to be absolutely all over the place in this lap. I've got a funny feeling. Oh dear. Remember the braking. Remember braking zones, pals. Remember braking zones, my man. Come on. Oh, I can't wait for turn 1. That really, really is going to be fun. Sneaky again. Welcome back, buddy. I did see a party, like I said, I'll explain earlier, mate, it's literally stream grind for me today. May be able to include you in one of my streams. I've got a plan for us, as you know. Oh, god damn it. That's better braking. That's a better braking zone. You get round the corner here. Oh god, yeah, yeah. Giovinazzi's hauling me in, by the way. I can see myself as being confident. I may just sacrifice this qualifying off, you know, to save some components, to be fair. It's clear as day that I ain't going to be anywhere higher than 18th at the very best. I am 3 seconds off the pace, and oh god. See if the differential helps me a little bit. Got so much time I need to make up here. Ridiculous. Deep into the chicane, but we should be able to make that back out with the power. Oh, I didn't even get the power down.
We've got about 50
shit the bed.
heavy rain left, after which we should see light rain conditions. Oh, really? We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Only 6 temps down there. It's mainly Sector 3 where I'm losing all the time. Immediate half a second up there, so we're starting to make a bit of time up with this diff. I've lost all my time around one corner! I'm 1.7 seconds down in the middle, so I'm just going to pit. There's no point even going back out. Let's pit. Fuck it. Guys, I'm skipping this qualifying. This is awful. So guys, this is possibly... This is embarrassing.
In the current conditions?
Absolutely, fuck it. 20th. I'm actually 20th, but the guys, if they come out on Inters, I might actually have a blast here. Not going to be, there's no point. Skip this qualifying, guys. 20th place. Amazing, 18th at the moment. They'll all improve comfortably. There you go, 20th place. Is what it is. Very disappointing. 1 second off the pace of everybody. Thank God this race isn't wet. He can fly through. So this is pretty much last. It means I can finally get myself completely fresh components though. We just obviously need to work on a proper wet setup, but there's no point working on a wet setup, especially on this track, because of the fact that, you know, we're not going to get anything from this qualifying, so bit of a write-off, unfortunately. Literally only 80 points, which ironically does get me an upgrade. McLaren didn't like that at all. I didn't like that. Abbott and Williams, yeah, I totally agreed.
Where we'd want to be on the grid.
Totally agreed.
Not the end of the world.
A complete write-off that qualifying, which means, however, we can literally now go to get some real fresh components now and be able to work from there. Right. Means we don't have to get a gearbox upgrade for Hungary, which is rather vital in my own estimation, because I like the Hungarian Grand Prix. I like having a fresh gearbox for it. So, guys, let's go for a quick fag, and then we're back with you in 2 minutes for the German Grand Prix. Back in 2. Like I said, guys, no messing around today. We know what we've got to do. We're 20th place. Let's get going with the German Grand Prix. Over to Crofty and Anthony Davison for the pre-German Grand Prix report. Let's go. Come on.
There's nowhere at all I'd rather be today than here at Hockenheim for the German Grand Prix.
I know I could slap an extra 2 seconds on my qualifying time, not an issue, but obviously dry setup, I just thought there's no point wasting components for later in the year. So here we go. German Grand Prix seems to get a lot more popular over the last couple of years.
In excess of 130 miles per hour. The long curved back straight leads into a tight hairpin for the best overtaking opportunity on the circuit. But there are plenty of other options available around the 17 corners here today. Joining me for the Grand Prix once again is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Thomas. The last few races have been a bit rough for them, unable to get a clean run. That's got to have some effect on their confidence, surely.
It's not an ideal situation by any means. When you get into a bad run like that, there's always a risk of frustration creeping in, which can cause more mistakes and locks you into this vicious cycle. Hopefully today they can get through turn 1 cleanly and stay calm for the rest of the race.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The fence starts
Bottas on pole.
Position with Pierre Gasly along.
Gasly second. That's a huge force in the or racing. No point racing. Oh, look at that. Where's Hamilton? He's not even there.
And Hulkenberg, Vettel, Hamilton, Sainz,
Eighth.
Kevin Magnussen, Verstappen, Stroll, Devon Butler, and Grosjean.
Okay.
Russell, Norris, Daniel Ricciardo, and Antonio Giovinazzi, Raikkonen, and Thomas. Now it's almost time to lights out.
Raikkonen
So
actually
down to the
got
track.
out in the dry part of the qualifying, so Raikkonen's at the back of me. That's karma, isn't it? So we'll follow Kimi through past the Renaults and then work on it from there.
This is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix. Let's give them a race
Nice and
worth
simple.
watching.
Okay, cool. So we know we're going to be running it. I don't even need to run in rich. That's good. At least we can just literally save some fuel here. 35 place grid penalty. So I start somewhere around there.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
So Giovinazzi is going to be my first target, of course, barring Kimi. I don't think I'm going to overheat too much around here, which is a good thing. It's going to be mainly just focusing on clean overtaking. This is going to be a real good corner for us. We've got an engine upgrade coming, which I'm going to be doing after this Grand Prix, depending on the points I earn. Qualifying points suffered by about 110, so obviously having... Track AB marking is Russia, of course. We had a really, really good run around there. So immediately tyres up to temperature, which is good. In the dry, I am around about the Toro Rosso pace, so we're going to be... This is pretty much what we're going to be battling, around about 17th, 18th again. Barring catastrophe and calamity, I guess. Any wing damage, we simply moan and bitch about it, rage, and then we come back into the pits and see where we end up. And basically just chase down the Renaults. That'll be literally the target then. So here we go, guys. German Grand Prix.
Okay, you're in his dirty air. Get past him.
Oh my god!
Alright, well done off the line. We're in a good position.
Possibly one of the best starts I've ever made! Oh god, whoa. Slow it down a bit, go on high mode for a bit, right, okay. On both Renaults. Literally where we need to be, which is good.
Okay, we're through the start phase. Now let's build on it.
Ricardo's in 14th. That's fantastic. That's an easy position to gain. Penalties will come in this Grand Prix. Absolutely assured of it. Tumultuous nature of the track is going to be... We've got Ricardo, of course, is sitting right in front of Butler. When the DRS comes, the Renaults are going to just slip and slide back. So that's... And he's gone for the soft tyres as well, which is such a detrimental thing to do around here. Tyres beautiful.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
Natural speed of the car. Butler's putting in a bit of a shift here, and Kimi's following me through, so Kimi's going to be behind me again. I'm not really very much easy about that, to be fair. Stroll falling down the order. We're going to be battling with Lance in about a lap or two. To imagine if I could just keep it clean. Oh, dear me. Not ideal for a bit.
Yellow flag.
Car out in front. It is Lewis Hamilton. That's a position gained.
Green flag.
Oh no! Why did you? What? No, it's over already. Oh god, oh, it really is over now. Oh, you fucking idiots! Oh, why did I try and go down the outside? Right, okay. Back to the pits. Got pace.
Stopping this lap.
Okay. Not a problem. Okay,
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
cool. Back to the pits. Race over, but we'll go for it. We'll try and come back here. Well, it's not race over because it's going to be cars 2 stopping. That is wounding. Why did I do that? I got greedy. I saw a 4-car overtake when it should only have been 1 or 2. And that's a Red Bull off as well. Verstappen's off the track. I think it must have been something to do with the Lewis collision. Let's get in the pits. Shut the fuck up and get grinded. Oh, that's wounding. Oh, man. Idiot. What a spectacular start to the Grand Prix, though. Right, let's get my ass fucking moving. Such unfortunate racing, but whatever. We'll get back home. Come on. Giovinazzi next target.
Exit now.
6 seconds. Pit stop for a wing change. Fuck me. Okay, here we go.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into
Find
the
out what the
track.
gap is, and let's see if we can bring it down. Come on. Such unfortunate racing. Another wing off. Why not? But this time a little bit different circumstances. It was my own fault, that one completely. I got so greedy for the move. Verstappen did swerve right in front of me, but he had damage, so it's forgivable. We are still on our strategy though. Just good, it's not happened too late. Zero, okay. Guys are going to feel really sketchy at first, but not a problem. Max Verstappen's going to have to pit again anyway, so he'll probably catch me actually most of this towards the end of the stint, I think. Or his stint.
The car
completely my fault.
On the soft tyre, softs on the car behind.
No point, like, I think we'll go to high RS here. We're going to burn it out on, like, no point. Stick on 15.8. So we are beginning to catch Giovinazzi. Will lead us back onto the train where we were. Stroll, the big winner there. Just in case it catches Gio now, and then we'll work on it from there. Save up the ERS, save up the fuel. Big push later in the race. It's literally 6 car overtake that would have been. Okay, but remember, we're not pushing up. We went into medium, just literally all about the ERS save here. And Max will inevitably catch me. 7.4 probably gets about 4.
Is 7.4 seconds.
So this car is showing some absolute potential here. I've been working on my Japanese setup. As soon as I get past Russia, it's going to be all hands to the deck. Arse to the grind. Get moving.
Okay, gap ahead is 14.3 seconds.
Well, the soft runners will be coming in though, so we're going to be coming out of the pits round about what they're at.
Dropping a second a lap to the car behind, 1 second.
I know I am, not a problem. I'm not interested in Max, he's on a completely different strategy to me. What I'm interested in is that Antonio Giovinazzi car in front of me. More problems for me though, which I need to address, making silly moves. That one was absolute. I moan and bitch about Britain not being my fault. Max did veer out in front of me, but he had damage. You know, he didn't want to hit the 2 cars to the left of him. The way I was going, I would have lunged in the 3-car move at the hairpin anyway, so it was going to be curtains for someone. I did actually still get the 3-car move done, ironically. But of course, the detriment was real. Ricciardo's doing alright up there, actually. Still battling, so he's actually holding up the cars in front, which is ideal. I hate frame rate. Why is the frame rate dropping? Offline. Same tyres as me. So we're battling with Danny Ricciardo. This should be easy pickings, this. He's fighting for it, fair play for him. He has every right to, but it's not going to get moved on. Unfortunately, up into P17, that's net 17th. Back chasing Gio. No, don't even worry about that Renault behind me. No, my car's far superior. Yeah. Loose around the corners, cool. The car is better than me around the corners. Of course, the chassis of the Renault is slightly better, as is the aerodynamics at the moment. Steady gains the Renault team.
Gap to car in front is 9.6 seconds.
Naturally going to lose Ricciardo from behind me. We will get back on me on DRS, but I think I've just about got enough to hold him back. Not having to use any form of defence. So that we'll go high just in case. When he's pulling away Grosjean, but remember I am still in conservation mode. It does, it's ridiculous. But diff down to 50. As it is, of course, dry conditions. Max will be on the back of us soon as well, but he's going to have to get past his former teammate. 2 seasons ago, Ricciardo. My whole goal this race is to try and catch George. If I don't, then don't get a penalty. It's the next goal. That's a 6th gear going around that corner. It will catch me. He's still in DRS range, which is curious. Reviews, guys. Anybody who's not followed, please be sure to drop a follow on the stream, of course, on the channel. Not a warning. Should have been a warning. That was it. Corner cut. Starting to begin to eke out a bit of a gap to Ricciardo here. All-time catcher Giovinazzi. If it tells me to pit, I'll pit. 18 it's same, so we've got another 7 laps, so to keep in sync.
6.7 seconds.
Bit of a struggle getting around that hairpin now, I've noticed. The turning circle is not as good as what it was initially. Very, very nicely. We will drop Ricciardo eventually. It'll just happen. He's not as quick as me. Guys on the straight, I've lost vibration in the controller, so we're going to be very careful here. Change your batteries, guys. Give me 2 minutes. Have a look on the race director. Bottas currently on the mediums, on the medium tyres. Leclerc, Weber and Gasly are the 2 guys who pit so far. Vettel, Perez, Sainz. That's where I want to be. I want to be with George Russell and Devon Butler before the end of the race. Let's get going, guys. Come on, let's go.
Hulkenberg is stopping now.
First warning of the race, that was to be expected. Let's see if I can pull finally away from Ricciardo now. Hold on down the straight. E17, here we go.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
It's getting a bit more tricky. I think the controller might be on its way out, to be fair. That's when you know your controls out if you can't get around German hairpin. Hockenheim hairpin. Dropping Danny Ricciardo, that's a bit of a worry, to be fair. Giovinazzi just up the road. He's pissed to get past him, and Ricciardo is going to be running quite deep on their medium tyres. We're going to be on the hards, so expect the race on battle with Danny Ricciardo. Didn't expect to say that, to be fair. We must have some issue.
Hulkenberg ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 1.6 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They seem to have an issue.
Fully expected.
They're speeding up again, so I expect they've fixed whatever the problem was.
I'll check to see if that is Hulkenberg.
Hulkenberg is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 0.9 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 1 lap old. Mean time last
Yep,
lap.
he's back to normal.
1 minute 29.9.
Here we go. Verstappen will be pitting soon anyway, so he's going to be absolutely no threat to us at the moment. Come on guys, see if we can do this. Alcoba's going to fly it to the back of Giovinazzi. If he doesn't overtake Giovinazzi by the end of the second DRS straight, then he needs to just retire the car and retire himself and just retire in general.
Car ahead is a second a lap faster than you.
Oh no, Verstappen pits, so there you go. We're absolutely hauling Giovinazzi in. But diff to 60 actually. That's better. Comfortable third, 16th position here. Max may even become a lap down here, to be fair. Mercedes currently leading the two Alphas. Well, the Alpha and the Ferrari, sorry, the other Alpha's in front of me. P15. Through my fight back ability is pretty good.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy. You were pulling out a second a lap on the car behind.
Finally starting to leave Ricardo. His tyres are beginning to bed in, he's beginning to save, you'd assume. Once we get past Giovinazzi, that's when my race truly begins. I'm on lap 18, so he's got an undercut on me, but the pace should still be there to keep him behind.
Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the hards.
Not even trying that move really, is it? All this one, literally set myself up. I'm probably lost about half a second here just waiting, but I'll come back. My patience will be rewarded here. Nothing he can do. Tried everything to keep behind, can't do it. Get back, bitch. There you go. P16. Oh, the long ass grind will begin. Of course. Oh boy, here we go. So pits, we should get out in front of him just.
George is coming in for his stop.
Not comfortably. Ricardo got in front of him, so that's cool. Net P16, of course, anyway.
The car ahead of you has just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound. Some information on Russell. They're slowing down.
Oh, of course you are, George. Of course you are. Oh my God, this team is abysmal. Fucking hell. Where's the rumour mill? Where's the rumour mill coming? Where's the rumour mill coming? I can't wait to see where they're going to put me. It's Renault. You know I'll be pissed off, but at the same time, we honour our deal. No, unfortunately, it's inevitable that we are going to be beating our teammates, sadly. I'd rather do it on track, but, you know, we both had disastrous home manufacturer Grand Prix.
Box, box. We're coming in this lap.
P13, pretty much the highest I've been all race, actually, saying that. I did get briefly to 12 with the wing damage, but that was obviously we're going to stick. In this lap, let's go and use some ERS. Dodgy ass Grand Prix. Russell's beginning to lose time here. We're going to be on the back of him very soon. You'd imagine we'll come out just behind Max, who will be hopefully not pitting again, so we can just literally fight him. Nice to have a one-on-one battle with Verstappen. He's in the top 9 in the championship, of course. Pretty much stead in stone.
Hit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
McLaren is rather fast, so no problems being beaten by it today. These mediums, they've served their cause very nicely. Ricardo, I believe, can come past me. Hopefully we come out in front of Gio. I should come out in front of Giovinazzi comfortably here.
Release, release.
1.8 again. World record pit stop, technically.
Look after these tyres now.
Keep it in front of Giovinazzi. Very nice. Right then. Potentially getting lapped in with my former teammate. There's a high potential of it. I don't know if he's pitted or not yet. I don't think so, based on how far he is ahead. Hulkenberg is amazingly, all of a sudden, Nico Hulkenberg is absolutely flying, and he's on the verge of points. I wish Alpha responded and said they want to have me. Alpha want me. This career mode is going to take a very, very nice turn. This lap, we're not going to do anything. Let's save up the ERS for one massive push this lap.
Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
I literally know my target now. It's George Russell, who's just around the corner. No moaning for me in this race at all. My mistake losing my wing. This time at least.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop. The gap to the car behind is 4.1 seconds.
Lucas Faber is frighteningly quick.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
Joe is going to get lapped again. Another lapped race for him. Flying through this career mode at the moment. We're literally only just over 14 laps away from the end of the race. We need to make our move soon. Poor George Russell, he's going to be falling towards Giovinazzi and getting lapped. Williams has not had a very good home manufacturer Grand Prix, unfortunately. Ricardo's pitting, so that's going to be 15th here. 16th, we are going to be literally in a net 16th place. I don't know if Max has to pit or not. Set the move up now. Save some fuel, save some fuel, save some ERS, and absolutely bitch slap him. Inside curb, very nice. See you later, George. We'll have a chat with Boffins in the factory to see what the fuck's going on. Now we motor towards, along with Verstappen, towards the Toro Rosso, which will be an absolutely remarkable finish for me. Helped out by car problems from others. Getting some vital DRS on, from Hulkenberg to boost me up there. Both Renaults are behind now.
Gap to car in front is 3.9 seconds.
3.9 to max. His tyres will be going off. His ours are literally going to the end of the race without an absolute issue. I don't know what my target was in this career mode episode. I didn't read it, unfortunately. See, Verstappen is pulling away. No biggie, as they say. Well, as Max pulls away, he pulls me towards the Toro Rosso, which is very nice. With the last car on the lead lap, of course.
It seems they fixed whatever the problem was. They're coming back up to
So
speed.
George is now back up to speed, but the damage is done. Sadly again. Torres literally just round the corner. Russell's getting his blue flag. I will also get blue flag, you'd imagine. Very soon. Oh, none of that. ERS on overtake. Why not? Lucas Weber's a former future champion, comfortably. I'm sure the potential to challenge, not quite up there yet at the moment in terms of general top of the tree. Even if I was in a quick car, I don't think I'll be winning the championship. Too many inconsistencies for myself. I'm pulling away from George, even though his problem is fixed. Just double check that.
Gap behind is 7.2 seconds. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 6 laps old. The time last lap
He's
was
back at the racing speed, that's good to see.
18.0. The gap to the car ahead is 5.3 seconds.
Verstappen really beginning to pull off here. Should be a warning, it wasn't, we got lucky. I think this is my position, guys. P16, good comeback. Again, I should be higher, but I'm not. So no point bitching about it. Leaving George Russell in my dust. Of course, Lucas Weber is just absolutely ridiculously quick. 2 pit stops for me, of course. They were forced. Plus, I did beat the Renaults and my teammate. That's literally all I can ask. Toro Rosso though.
We're catching the car ahead, but be aware that these tyres need to last till the end of the race.
Hamilton pretty much saved by the fact that the alphas and the bleeding no points are just absolutely smashing this race. If I don't have to slow down for him. That'll be ideal. If I don't have to slow down for the fucker, that'll be really ideal. Red Bull on quicker tyres than me is only putting 0.3 a sector on me. That's goals, I guess. So the car is thoroughly improving, but not quite to the point where it needs to be yet.
Our gap to the car in front is 6.5 seconds. Blue flag, blue flag. We're not racing the car behind. Let them past when you can.
I believe he's going to be pitting again, so that's not a problem. Up to a whole second and a bit to max in, but we're going to be in an absolute oomph on the cars in front of it. Weber, of course, I think, has Weber only been on one set of tyres? No, they go for a fucking Jesus, man. Yeah, enough said about that, the better. Less said about that, the better. Already pitted once. I pitted twice though. I'd be further up the field. I'd have Max Verstappen chasing me. Another harsh penalty decision. You didn't expect me not to get one around this track, but the way it's happened has been absolutely ridiculous again. No point complaining about it. Keep going. It's not going to be detrimental in the overall outcome for the race. Just annoying, really, more than anything. A disappointing day. We're just treading water at the moment. If I'm going to get signed by a good team, there's no point treading water. You're going to have to. There's Devin Butler in front of me, ironically. That should be intriguing. I'm not going to catch him, but. Russell's been lapped again by another car. There's Danny Ricciardo all over him. That's not good. Says we fuel pro for this lap. Just literally save the engine temperature, I guess, now. .64 to...
Okay, gap ahead
Well,
is
catching
5.9
Butler dramatically quickly.
seconds.
Maybe it's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Doing the role of #1 driver at Williams very nicely though.
We advise moving to mix 2 fuel to
Who's this? It is Gaffer. Been a while. It is 101. It was 105, but I was getting beaten by like 2 seconds from my teammate, so I put it down back in China, at the end of China. So enough was enough. So meeting very nicely at the moment with the guys around me. So once we are still an ultimate AI, I refuse to put it to 100. That's one thing I did there. Ricardo was battling here. George Russell. That's not what we need. We need these. We need the Williams to get literally clear these Renaults, because these Renaults are nowhere near us. Five. Welcome back, Gaffer. Been a while. Butler's going to get lapped here, so we have got someone to chase. 2 of my warnings were the first corner running wide, so the third one was kind of bullshit. Went over the curb, but then I guess, you know, compared to the last race, I track extended. So I did track extend, there's no argument there. I got all 4 wheels off the track. Admittedly, I didn't gain advantage, but I guess that's just the way that the cookie crumbles, I guess. It's no secret the first corner in Germany is a bitch anyway. You get one on the inside, outside, you got to literally... I'll tell you what, I'm actually amazed. I only just got a penalty on that 24. 25, I think it was. We've got Devon Butler. We are going to get lapped by the race, No Point Racing car.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
But one, of course, that's because he got lapped. I will, of course, get lapped by the No Point Racing, so it's going to be a pretty good, decisive battle at the end, but he's going to get me on penalties regardless, so... It's good tyres. There's still 5 laps to go. 4 laps to go, technically, remember.
Blue flag.
I know. I know, I ain't stupid.
We're leading our teammate by 14.3.
Just to do it before DRS as well, so we've got ourselves a bit of a boost here. This may make up the second we just lost. Just under 4 laps to go. 3.5 laps now once we get around this section. Good solid drive again. Should have been better, of course. Trying to do an absolutely ridiculous overtake down the main straight. Cleared 2 cars before I even made it. Halfway down the DRS straight, saw Max Verstappen, drafted him. He pulled out, of course, as he has every right to do. Was a whole car length in front of me, and I hit the back of his car. Curtains for, well, for me. He, of course, had his own problems. He had a collision earlier on in the race, which led him back to our group. Happy with the comfortability we've had in this Grand Prix, just not really... not pushed as hard as I did in Britain, must be said. But... nothing more than to battle Devon Backrack in this Grand Prix. The improvements are really showing on the car as well. It's nice to see that the aerodynamical work is coming to fruition with this car. But it's going to have to move out the way of Perez, so we're going to be only about 2.5 down on him. Anybody new to the stream, guys, please make sure you slap the old follow button. Click on the love heart to show the love, as they say. That was where I got my 3rd warning, of course. Car has been considerably quicker than the bottom half of the midfield. This has been a 14th position. This is a 14th place car now, 13th, 14th. The Haas and the McLaren are just a bit too far out of our reach at the moment to get consistent points battles. Saying that he's not too far ahead of me, only about 20 seconds.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Vague inconsistency here by this working system. And there is Butler. You never know.
Gap to car in front.
Making a bit of a fight of this.
5 seconds.
Right, Sneaky, how's it going, buddy? Managed to... oh, we got a car out! It's Renault! Renault's gone, Ricardo! Problems for Ricardo. Oh dear, I was watching the mini-map, shouldn't have. Ricardo. Danny Ricardo out of the session. Okay.
Out of the race.
I know we had a bit of an issue. I think he's clobbered Hulkenberg, or someone come past him and really rammed into the arse of him there. I think it was a Mercedes, actually. Of Bottas, because Hamilton, of course, retired very early on, which caused the Constantina effect, which caused my wing off. Or caused me to be in the position to lose my wing in the first place. Of course, the reason why my wing went off was totally my fault. I make really good view in the start of this race, I tell you. Verstappen Butler are going into a season-long battle. You could see this unfolding here. Of course, we are a lap down, amazingly. Lucas Weber just frighteningly quick. If it says Alfa Romeo are interested in signing you, then I am going to a top team. If it says that Renault are interested in signing me, we are in for an absolute season 3 of struggles.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Excellent combat drive this again, just not quite quick enough. Lucas Weber, lap ahead of us, fantastic. Another lap I would have got Butler, but, you know, it is what it is. And across the line we go, ladies and gentlemen. P16. Okay, happy with that.
Okay.
Solid drive. Once again, could have been better. The second one today, that could have been a lot better, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll take
So
it.
Alfa Romeo have won it, and what a great race it was.
Oh dear, man! Oh dear! Thank God his eyebrows appeared, man. That guy looked like fucking albino browless bitch. Albino and alopecia in one go.
I feel it was down to the driver and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car,
Sainz got 8th in the McLaren. Good result for him. He leapfrogs me, so I'm back to 17th from the championship. Good drive by Sainz. McLaren are going to improve. They're pretty much their 5th best team.
And a popular one with the crowd as well. Great
Racing
start
point.
to see the Alfa Romeo team on top here today.
Lucas Weber's 2nd victory of the season. I think it's his 2nd or 3rd. It might even be his 3rd, actually. No Ferrari and no Mercedes on the podium again. Mercedes have 2 drivers on the podium, of course. Mercedes power unit. Perez beat Gasly. Intriguing.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings.
13-0. I think I was well in the
Championship leader
14s.
is still sat at the top of the standings, but their rivals have made up some solid
14-5,
ground today. Some amazing talents out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as
Quicker
your
than Torres.
driver of the day?
Kimi Räikkönen is my standout today.
We got a point. Wow, good effort. 19th to... We could have been up there, but should have, would have, could have was pointless. So
It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. There was
Something
also a strong
Verstappen, okay.
showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has
Weber
in store for us
overtakes
next
Leclerc.
time. Be sure to join us
Weber may
again
still win
as we
this
continue
championship.
to
He has
bring you
every
the
chance.
latest
Look at that.
excitement in Formula One.
Magnussen up into 10th now. Sainz in 12th. We are firmly rooted. It's us, Grosjean, Norris still down there. Literally in a 7th position. It changes everything, guys. Williams. George has just been awful, unfortunately. Ricciardo and Giovinazzi, no change at the bottom. Another aerodynamical upgrade here will give us some real clout for Hungary. Hopefully it's not wet. If it's a wet race, then we are going to go and find ourselves a wet fucking setup. Brilliant start to the day, of course, guys. It's, well, that's brilliant. It's good.
Performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
Just a bit.
You must wish you'd have been up there on the podium alongside your old teammate today. Lucas seems to have hit his stride with that win. What's changed since the last race? You and Devon weren't far apart by the end of the race. How even... You really cut your way through the field today. What was your strategy?
We're going to go for engine. Foot to the floor. Hey.
Appreciate your time.
Same. Of course. Really, really good race again. It was fun to come back through the field again. I prefer to just not have to come back through the field. You know, actually give it a good go and just not... Because I know I'm now the 17th quickest car. It's just effortless. Maybe even 15th. It was just unfortunate that I couldn't quite overcome the extra stop that we pulled off on the Toros. It would have been a 15th place comfortably, or 14th in that case. So, Verstappen wasn't far ahead of Norris either. Closing in on a victory. If we beat George Russell, we will get him for the first time. I hope it doesn't rain in Hungary, I beg. a lot of points on offer here. Another 400. That will get me comfortably through. Rep goes up with Renault and McLaren again. I'll go through these guys if you guys want to read them. Oh, qualify 15th. Oh, you're kidding me. Right, so I've got to do it in Hungary. Oh boy. That 500 points is utterly essential right now. Absolutely essential. We're going to be going and getting my... do I get ERS? No, we'll go engine. Engine upgrade. 1114. We're definitely going to get another upgrade in the next Grand Prix. If the aero fails, we'll get that. If it doesn't, we're going to go and get a chassis upgrade, which is going to be weight reduction. I think that, yeah, that's definitely the way to go. Engine upgrade, that's going to put us literally fighting back amongst the midfield, if not the top guys. Let's go and see if the aerodynamical upgrade, the final one, passes. Of course, we have got Hungary next time out. Mighty fine Grand Prix that was. On my own standards, my own driving, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, the car, there's not really much wrong with it. It's just race circumstance. I need to just watch out and be a bit more careful in the early goings of the race. I get through all the hard, heavy braking, and then I just lose it about 3 or 4 laps in. Obviously, with league racing coming up, we can't afford for that to happen. Exactly right. Well, it is debatable, mate. Like, you know, my performances are okay. Not brilliant. I just need to keep it clean at the start of races. Be a bit more patient. What's happened here? It's failed. The aero's failed. Okay, that's not a problem. Well, it is. It's a fucking pain in the ass, but it's not the end of the world. Renault improve again. Well, yeah, saying that right. Austria, yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know, yeah, Austria was a fantastic Grand Prix. Yeah, okay, yeah, all right. I'll succumb to that one. Ferrari and Red Bull not improving. It's a bit of an issue for them, right, guys? Please make sure you drop a like on the video. Of course, on the YouTube side, follow me on Twitch for anybody new here. I may be doing a triple here, depending, obviously, what time the missus is back, and there will be some FIFA coming up today as well. This has been your guy, Positively Glad. You take it easy. Much love. All the best, and I'll see you next time out for Hungary. Bye for now.